January month ahead reading. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Taurus. Take the messages that resonate with you, claim them by yourself, toss the universe what does not. It is not meant for you, and that's okay. Take a look at your other placements and the readings that go along with that to get the cool inciting energies, okay? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you out there. I am recording this right on Christmas Day, so it is also a full moon, and it is a good time to set some intentions and release the old, okay? Coming out of December, what a perfect time as well. So, I am going to use the singing bowl here. As I do so, ask you take that deep breath in. Exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. It's just going to help balance your energy, set your intentions, and prepare for the messages of the reading. If you are new or returning to the channel, welcome. So happy to have all of you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It means so much to me to see the channel growing, and I really hope to change so much in 2024 with the channel, and really incorporate some new things. So I'm excited. Anyway, that all being said, let's get started. Peace, love, health, and wealth for you, Taurus. All right. I like doing the Celtic Cross for the month ahead readings. So that's what we're going to take a look at here. We're going to do Celtic Cross, and then we're going to draw out some oracle cards. Then I will read a short passage from their book because it's just powerful, and that's what it's intended to. And it's surprisingly quite powerful how synchronistic they are to the messages of the reading. So let's get started. What's going on here for Taurus, January 2024? So the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Taurus. January 2024. Hope everybody had a safe and wonderful holiday season. All right. Let's see what we got going on here for you. Situation brings out 4 cups. Okay, so a little bit of disappointment. Could be feeling it. Christmas is a time, it's got a lot of emotions, good and bad. A lot of loss happens. A lot of time of reflection on the people that we've lost. It happens during this time. So I can understand that coming out. We've got the Devil card coming out here in your obstacles position, Capricorn energy. Temptations, to say or do something could catch you off guard in this energy. You also have the 2 of Wands coming out in what is influencing you. It's a little bit of conflict here. Decisions, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. At the root of the reading, we've got the 4 of Pentacles coming out. Double 4 is here. That is your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Recent past, we got the Queen of Pentacles, also your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And in the near future, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, more Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The overall energy of the theme is judgment. So there's awakening happening in this energy. You're definitely letting go of something. There's a sense of clarity and truth happening here. Your energies influencing you is the 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hopes and fears, we have the 5 of Pentacles out here. A lot of Earth energy in reverse. Outcome is the Hermit card in reverse. So if you've been in isolation for too long, we can come at strength on the bottom of the deck. There is a sense of, when you're in isolation too long, you can start to kind of almost be narrow-minded by what's going to guide you out of that isolation in a way. I'm going to grab your oracle cards and then we're going to jump right in. What's coming in here for Taurus for January 2024? Taurus, January 2024. Alright. What's coming in here for Taurus for January 2024? 2024. Okay, too many cards that flew over there. Okay. 35 conscious connections coming out here, so I will read a short passage from the book for that card. Any other messages for Taurus? Too many cards. All right. Okay. All right, Taurus. We'll jump into that card at the end. My dears, I really think that you're maybe struggling, struggling in this Four of Cups moment where, because you feel disappointment, maybe, I feel like it's not in general just about the date, maybe about the season and where it's come. The holiday season for some of you has led you to this disappointment, but symbolizes, I feel like you're not interested in what's happening around you with this energy. You see new opportunities coming your way, but you're constantly maybe turning them away, or you're now kind of focusing on those energies a little bit too much. You're at a point in your life where you're stagnant, right? Nothing is catching your interest, and your motivation feels far from gone. I feel like it is merely just tampered down for now, right? Carefully examining, what is around you that you need to change, and anything that isn't coinciding with, your overreaching goal here needs to go. So keep an open mind. Even though you're feeling complacent or unmotivated, study the next opportunity that comes your way before you just jump on it or dismiss it either way, right? Doing something new could be just what you need to do to pull yourself out of the rut, but make sure it's not, because I say that because you do have this devil card temptation coming out here, and I feel like that could be, there's something that seems, good, and something seems exciting that's being presented to you, and if it is, yes, okay, take a look at it. Don't dismiss it, but again, it's being tempted by, the devil, so the devil's in the details, but there is a sense of something that undermines you hear it at every turn. So there's someone, a demon in your shoulder sort of whispering in your ear, and it's hell-bent on getting you to, succumb to every bad impulse right now. Not only are these impulses dangerous, but they're also holding you back from becoming a better version of yourself. You've been trapped, and it may be hard to find your, way out of the situation. Don't fall victim to instant gratification, as it will lead to long-term negative consequence, okay? So take care to harbor those healthy amounts of attachment towards friend, family, and relationships, obviously. And if you're experimenting in new fields with new, experiences, be careful that you do it, only with those that you truly trust. Don't give in to what you know is wrong here, okay? Because I feel like if you do, again, if it feels bad, it will turn out bad. So know that in your deepest of your heart, so that you don't end up in a situation where you're a little bit stuck. Influencing you is this Two of Wands, and I feel like it's time to move forward and make progress in something. This is kind of suggesting you have a clear course of action from which to take a new, sort of inspirational step towards. You're about to discover something new, some new possibilities, some options, some tool that you did not see prior. Success is within reach, and you might even see it on the horizon here. So this could involve stepping out of your comfort zone in a way. Take comfort, losing the familiar, give way to something better, right? So you're within reach of the next stage in your journey here, Taurus. Hold your head held high and go it with confidence, because confidence is what you're going to need here in this journey. I truly believe that. Now, this Four of Pentacles coming out at the root of the reading, it is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and it is, they're all about foundations and building the foundations. So, be critical of your relationship with money right now. There's a fine line between frugal and being miserly, right? So one brings economic relief while the other places you in a state of anxiety, distrust, paranoia, right? Well, the position suggests you've reached some sort of, state where you're really trying to get that stability. You're remaining conservative, yes, and attentive, and it usually implies you become unable to spend for fear of losing something here. So foregoing happiness entirely won't serve you well. Money shouldn't be the focal point of your life and your actions. Control can be had in other ways, and try to live within your means without punishing yourself. And remember, there's more to life than the pursuit of money, right? And we often, because we need it, life demands it, right? And so, it can be, it can grapple and it can become quite, nasty of a hold on us if we let it, right? This Queen of Pentacles comes out. This is the symbol of the past here, and I feel like this is reflecting hard work that you've done. You've contributed to the world around you, the integration of your work and home life, and you wanted you put in the work for security for yourself and those around you. You've achieved balance in many aspects of your life, but there's something that you're wrestling with here. You want long-term prosperity, and you have to work to maintain it. So take steps to deal fairly with others, to create a calm, nurturing space, and perhaps seek to emulate an energy that you strive for, right? If you know somebody that is, and kind of has the life that you're trying for, focus on that energy and try to, embody that. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse in the near future. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it implies you're struggling with your sense of self-worth. Doubts rushing in, making you question whether you have anything to offer the world. You do, right? Your skills may not feel like they're enough, and nothing you produce feels like it has any value. This could lead you to accept less, for your labor than you know you're worth. But alternatively, this could also be focusing on bettering your self-worth by slowly opening up to self-care or taking some courses or something. But it can be hard to spend money on yourself when you aren't used to it. But you're beginning to realize you're worth it, and in either case, it's time for you to take a step back and realize that you are worth more than you're letting yourself have. Live within your means and understand where your limits are, but make sure that you take time to tune in with your self-worth, because they're not the same thing, right? And too often we can confuse the two. Judgment coming in the overall energy, you're changing. Something is changing within you. I think collectively we all are going through much transformation. But this is a kind of a call to rise up here and embrace the spiritual awakening that's at hand for you. A life-changing decision may be on the horizon, and you have to be the one to make it. Rely on your intuition, your intellect to guide you, and be sure to keep in touch with that self-worth, and you will arrive at the right conclusion, right? Any choice you will make will have those lasting consequences. So again, seek outside information, maybe help weighing pros and cons here, but find support in people you trust. Take comfort in the knowledge that absolution will greet you once you make a decision is made. So shed your past self, something grander awaits you, and it's kind of time to grasp this moment of rebirth without fear here, Taurus. Even though it's scary, even though it feels like, oh crap, I'm on shaky ground, right? All transformation is shaky ground, right? So it's okay to be on it for that temporary moment. This is suggesting in your, environment around you that you're working hard to develop your skills. You're becoming fully focused on honoring your skills with determination that leads you to future success here. You maybe consider supplementing your education through additional schooling or something, but you have a goal to better yourself, and you know that only through practice will you become, better at it. Self-improvement is always admirable. If you're currently taking steps to learn a new skill, or hone an existing one, consider changing that for some of you. This is a time that's ripe, and it's never a bad idea to improve any areas of your life that need it, right? So you're learning. Be ready to commit to long-term to see the success that you're aiming for, right? Don't expect that, after 1 or 2 weeks you're going to just have this achievement, right? Work for it and believe it will come. This Five of Pentacles in reverse in your hopes and fears, yeah, I can see why, but this is, this is the Heartbringer. It's a good card because this is the end of a major hardships, and new avenues of opportunities are opening up to you. Be it new job, a raise, or even a helping hand from someone who cares about you right now. But the knocks and bruises you took, on your fall, they're beginning to heal right now. and it may take time to recover, but wounds to the spirit always strike deep, and it does take that conscious effort to work through the hits to your self-esteem. So if you're going through that, just be patient with yourself. You may feel like you're lacking something, and it can lead you to become fixated on some material wealth or objects. This can be healing, but also very damaging. So take note if it starts to become a problem. Seek comfort in, family, friends. Put some faith in the universe to provide. You'll be surprised at how often it answers, okay? The Hermit in reverse here for you is the outcome. Yeah, some introspection is never a bad thing. We can't ever, expect to keep going on without having those moments to stop and reflect. Somewhere along the way, you kind of lost the balance on the tightrope walk of introversion versus extroversion here, Taurus. Look outside yourself and see if you've drawn in too deeply, right? In your quest for self-reflection, have you distanced yourself from the people that you love, right? Personal connections are important, and be sure not to abandon them completely. So with regard to personal relationships, this could suggest that you or your partner have become a little isolated. Try to assess you standing, and understand what you truly want. A relationship can only stay strong when each component finds strength in the other, right? So respect one another's needs for space, but also be aware of the need to reconnect as well. You have to be practical in that nature, right? You have to understand. Let's take that look at these conscious connections, because that's exactly what it tunes right in there with what I was saying, because we have to focus on those conscious connections. So let's take it here. Okay, if you've been asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play a role in life with you, rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with the deeper feelings and creativity. They will give you wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you've been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate, as many people outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they're able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating, either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time or with someone new. This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in it all. Truly good, wise information. Until next time, my friends, namaste.